All right, folks, welcome back to River Outdoors. We're going to do a little review on a couple of holsters real quick with my P365xl / P365x because I swap out the different slide lengths. So first we're going to do that, and then we're going to go and then do that.
Wow!
Do that. All right, so we're all clear, right? Okay, we're out here in the San Bernardino Mountains and clear the chamber and all that good stuff. And now we're gonna go ahead and pop on my XL slide. And reason being is because I ordered an XL slide OWB from Upper Hand Holsters. Now it's gonna be hard to, so see, now it kind of gets a little hung up here. This is from Upper Hand Holsters. It's an OWB for the XL with the TLR 7 sub. I just blacked it out because I like that. I just don't like billboarding and advertising for everybody. But anyways, you know, this is a decent job, but for the price and from the pictures that I've seen on their website, everything looked really clean lines, and so I thought it was going to have really good retention, and I thought it would, you know, have no hang-ups getting in and out of the holster or anything like that. And I even paid extra for that nice you know, raptor finish, they call it, raptor black or something. Kind of has like a faux leather look to it, which is kind of cool. But I'm not sure if they're not using like some good quality aluminum molds or something, or, you know, just like this is the holster that got away, because the lines, like, they're a little, you know, wavy. It's not straight. And then it looks like right here, it looks like they just kind of went in there with their thumb while it was still hot and just kind of, like, you know, molded it. And I don't know, I think I paid like 80 bucks or something for this. It just seems like it should have been a little nicer, you know. So I thought about, you know, just returning it and not saying nothing, but at the same time, you know what, this is going to help their business grow if they can take a little constructive criticism, make the holsters always look as good as they do on their website, and, you know, work as good as advertised. Then my constructive criticism will help them grow and become a better company. And that's my goal for, you know, anytime I do some criticism towards anything that I review. So, you know, it's not always, you know, rainbows and roses and happy, good thoughts when I do a review. And this is, you know, if it was cleaner lines, it would be a really nice, good holster, and if I wanted to, I could just suck it up and keep it. But the one problem that I was having was when I go to put it in, the light kind of gets hung up on there, and then you kind of got to force it in. And then when it's on my belt, even more so. So I kind of, when it's on my belt, I kind of got to jiggle it back and forth like that, and that makes me nervous when you're dealing with a loaded weapon. I just wanted to address that, and I think I like the fact that they're made in the USA, and I mentioned my concerns with them. They did say something like, are you using an aftermarket grip or anything like that? And, you know, of course I have a Wilson Combat aftermarket grip, but all these specs, you know, everything that goes into the holster is the exact same as everything, you know, that goes into the holster with the OEM grip. This is all the same. This is all the same. You know, everything's the same, and the retention is on the light here anyways. So can't really blame it on the grip module, because I have other holsters that I use that I was using with the OEM grip module, and then when I switched to the Wilson Combat grip module, it was absolutely no difference in fitment and retention. So like no difference whatsoever. So just to show you, let's see right here, I'll go ahead and take the WML off and show you without the WML. I'm just gonna unscrew it. I'm using a tick key, and that helps you. Got that from Duluth Trading. Supposed to help you get a tick off your butt. But you can, what works best I've found to get off these Streamlights is nickel. But all you got to do is get it started like a little turn, and then you can do the rest with your fingers. Just loosen it real quick here, and then pop her off. Okay, so now let's see. I'll do this right now with my XL one. So here's my XL one that I got originally from when I had the XL with the original grip module. Fits absolutely perfect, like a glove. No rattling, not falling out, great retention, absolutely perfect. So that right there proves it has nothing to do with the grip module whatsoever. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop off this, and we're gonna go back to the 365 slide or the X slide or whatever you want to call it, and then we'll pop that back on, and then we'll show you here. And this, by the way, is just a Tulster holster profile, and I swapped to their DCC clip, which is excellent, way better the retention than the foamy clips. And this will also hold on to your sweats if you're, you know, putting some gym shorts or sweats on. You just need to slap this on real quick, you know, and go outside and check on something or whatever. So okay, so now here's my new one that I got from Tulster Holster, made for the 365xl. You know, should fit the SAS and everything, but fits absolutely perfect. And so this would fit absolutely. This is made to fit with the OEM grip module. Now here I am with the Wilson Combat grip module. No rattling, perfect fit, perfect retention. I put the soft loops on there, and they're pull-to-dot soft loops that I got from Tulster Holster, and those soft loops are great too. I highly recommend those too if you're having problems with like a foamy clip or something, and you don't want something as hardcore as a DCC clip. These soft loops are really easy to install, and they're an excellent option. And you don't even really need a gun belt, like a specific gun belt for that. Really good retention. I like how I can just kind of pop it off with my thumb right there when I'm, you know, obviously you're not going to do it that way when you're drawing because it's going to stay on your belt. But, you know, I just wanted to compare the different ones. You know, this is a great option for, you know, an OWB on the waistband holster. It kind of sticks close to your body the way that they design this. It kind of wraps around your body, sticks close, and you're still going to print a little bit compared to a good IWB. Since I carry at 3 o'clock, I don't print at all with this. I do a tiny bit with this, but this is good for like cooler weather. You know, you got a hoodie on or a jacket or a long loose shirt or something like that, you know, maybe a flannel, something like that. Something like this is really excellent. And I'd like to see some of their other work and see, you know, if they do a lot cleaner job than this. Maybe it's just this Raptor material that cost extra to get, you know, just is, I don't know. And maybe it was just he didn't, it was in some low lighting and he didn't see the impressions he was making with his thumb there. I mean, I get what he was doing. He was, you know, trying to make it really fit around that light. But, you know, I've seen other holster companies where they have really good molds and, you know, for the different options. I'm thinking what might happen is the TLR sub is a fairly new option, so maybe they don't have an aluminum mold or something like that for that option yet, so they kind of, you know, slapped it together old school style, you know. But when I was looking at the other pictures, they just looked like so clean, nice lines, and it just looked like, you know, everything's gonna go in there right without having to jimmy it. You know, the aesthetics isn't that important, but I guess when you're paying 80 bucks, it should be a little bit. But what's most important is me trying to get it in and out of there. Especially, I don't want to be having to go like this to get it in.
That's what she said.
Oh, you can't take me anywhere. I thought I'd get through this video without pulling one of those, but I guess I didn't. I've got bugs all around me trying to attack me. I got the thermocell rolling, but it's not kicking yet, so maybe that's why they're still tripping. The yellow jackets, you can probably hear them. But anyways, yeah, I might give this one another chance one of these days, but they're gonna let me return it because I had to go and buy other holsters. And Tulster Holster, they said that they're gonna be making light bearing options now pretty soon here, so hopefully they're gonna use all, you know, have all the popular options besides the TLR 6, because I've seen I thought they had some options for TLR 6 or something like that. But yeah, but hopefully something besides the TLR 6. Hopefully they're gonna have, you know, some stuff for TLR 7 sub, for the P365 and XL, and you know, some options maybe even for the new X macro they got out with their 17 round mags, fancy little comp slide and all that whatnottery. But yeah, so I just wanted to air out my grievances with this one before I return it. And like, no offense, Upper Hand, I can see, you know, from your video, your work looks really nice and it really does look like you got the upper hand over there. But you know, maybe I'm too picky, but I mean, for 80 bucks or whatever I paid for this, I forget. But I just wanted it to be a little cleaner, and I want to feel more secure when I'm holstering it. So gonna send this one back, Upper Hand. Sorry about that, and bless you guys. Keep up the good work with you know, you probably do good with the rest of your products over there, and maybe I'll give you guys a try another time. If you got some good molds, you know, let me know. And if I need a new holster, maybe we'll give her a try another time. But anybody that's, you know, interested in holsters for a P365, P365xl, if you're not needing an optic cut or a light bearing option, Tulster is absolutely amazing. I like carrying these during the day, since a lot of times I'm not, you know, running a light during the day. But so that's a amazing option, is Tulster. And they have all kinds of cool different clip options besides the foamy one, and a lot of print options. I generally prefer black. I just had a wild hair when I got these. Though my reasoning behind these is because I wore jeans most of the time and felt like this was almost like a camouflage for jeans, but you know, not really, whatever. Forget about that. Forget I even said that. No. Anyways, so just wanted to show you guys some different options though. So let's get a closer look here. Let me I'm kind of zoomed out, so might not be showing everything, you know, to spec here or whatever. So there's some different options there. Some different options there. couple of Tulsters on the right. We got the XL with the DCC by Tulster, and then we got these are both Tulster profiles because they're known for their slim profile. They're really good for IWB generally, and what do you call it? Sorry for the shakiness. I'm holding my tripod funny here. And then this one's for the X or P365 or SAS maybe. Slim profile. It's their Tulster profile model. They have a new one called Tulster Oath or whatever that has a really nice clip and a nice cloth, concealment claw, and it's got an optic cut. So for those of you that have an optic and are looking into Tulster, it's still a nice slim design, great quality. For some reason though, I'm glad I remembered this. For some reason, here's my only complaint, but that's probably why you pay the extra 10 bucks for the colored ones. Like the ones with the cool print on them, they're a little thicker and nicer, and the ones that are just plain black is a lot thinner. Yeah, you can see how much thinner it is, but it doesn't feel flimsy or anything, but you can tell it's a little thinner, but still works excellent. My only complaint, I wish they had a black one that was thicker.
That's what she said.
You know, for an extra $5 or whatever, or, you know, maybe extra 10 bucks if they had to, but I think for plain black, an extra $5 or $6 would be suffice, but just make it a little thicker and give us the choice to get the thinner one. But again, this will be lighter, I guess, but I'd like to have that option though. And then last but not least, once again, this is the upper hand holsters, and you heard what I think about them. They look like they do great work. I asked for a cant, and one picture that I saw, it looked like they did the cant more in the shape of the holsters, so that this part was a little more like this way, but it looks like this one, instead of doing the cant in the shape of the holster, it looks like they just kind of like raised this side up higher and this side down lower, but it's still almost kind of straight up and down, but when you situate it on your belt, it's going to be canted a little bit. But I kind of like the other way that it looked. When I saw on their website, it showed a black multicam option that had a little bit more of a cant built into it, as opposed to just kind of changing the orientation of the belt retention, you know, clips or whatever you call those right there. So I don't know all the terminology. I'm not a pro on these situations here. Will it work? Yeah. Maybe give them a try, and maybe a different material, or maybe a more popular weapon and WML combination that they've been doing for a while. They might have a better mold. It might be a lot better, because like I said, once again, you look at their website, it looks a lot better. Check out riveroutdoors.com, rveroutdoors.com, and you can get yourself a discount by using my link for an EMP shield, so you can protect yourself in the event of a lightning strike, you know, an EMP attack, or maybe a solar flare. Get yourselves an EMP shield. You can protect your home and your car. The home unit is the same price as a car unit, and it's already on sale right now as it is. With my discount, you'll go ahead and get an additional, I think it's 5% off on top of their sale price. And just stay protected, stay prepared, just stay safe. And if for some reason my link didn't work or something, you can type in River TAC, RVR TAC for the code. So thanks for tuning in, and that's my review. River Outdoors.